In this video, I'm going to show you how I decorated my New Year's Eve table for guests. So if you like glam and you want to see a really beautiful tablescape, then stick with me because that's what I'm going to show you in this video. What's up, Glue Dots? I'm Elaine, the Midnight Crafter, and tonight, a little different than my normal videos, but I just want to give you a quick peek at what I did for my New Year's Eve table. So it was very last minute. I wasn't even going to record it, but I thought it might be a good opportunity to show you, I don't know, just what I put together. So kind of on a whim, and it was crazy, and it was last second because I was not very organized. So anyway, if you like my videos, give me a thumbs up and please leave me a comment. I love hearing from you. Also, hit the subscribe button. Oh shoot, I forget which side it's on. One of these sides, there's a thing that says subscribe. Next to it, there's a bell. My friend Pam had no idea that you have to actually hit that bell to get updated on new videos that I post. So Miss Pam, and everyone else out there that wasn't aware of that, you do need to hit that bell if you do want to be updated when I upload new videos. Otherwise, you're just gonna get periodic ones. I don't even know how that all works. But anyway, alrighty, let me show you what I did and let me know what you think. Alright, let's do it. So I just took a piece of foam cord and I am gonna cut the size of a placemat. So I have 18 inches by, let's see, 18 inches by 13 inches. And I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna make 10 of these. And so I just wanted to show you what I did. So I'm just gonna use an X-Acto knife and cut these out. So here's 2, only 8 more to go. Okay, there's styrofoam everywhere, but I have my 8 pieces cut. And the next thing I'll be doing is putting some Mod Podge, spreading Mod Podge all over this, and then laying these car chamois towels or whatever they are in the automotive section from Dollar Tree. And I will be hot gluing them on the back side so that I can wrap these boards. So my apologies that this tutorial is not a more detailed one like my usual, but I really wasn't even going to tape this, but I figured it's an opportunity. So let me see, I'll show you as much as I can, but I have limited space here. I've got my place card holders all made here, and I gotta get these out of the way so I can work on my placemats. So I'm a little pressured because I didn't realize that tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Nothing like being oblivious, right? But so now I realize that tomorrow I've got cooking to do and all that good stuff as well. So now I'm trying to get all this stuff done and ready for tomorrow. So I'm hoping this is gonna work, and your guess is as good as mine. I'm pouring some Mod Podge on my foam board and I'm gonna spread it around. Probably could have used a bigger brush, but I had this one next to me, so I just grabbed it. Probably also a better option, but I couldn't find mine, would be spray adhesive on this foam board, and then just hot gluing the back. As you're going to see, I'm going to hot glue the ends down, but spray adhesive would have been much, much quicker. And like I said, I just don't know where mine is. So this is what the plan is for tonight, because time is of the essence at this point, and I don't want to hunt around for my spray adhesive. So I'm going to look for the best side. I want the furrier side out. So I found the furriest side of my car towel, and I'm putting the furry side down because I'm going to lay my foam board that has the Mod Podge on it right on top of here and press it down. Now these sides right here are pretty short already. They're just about right for what I'm going to need to wrap this with. So I'm going to just be wrapping the ends. I'm not going to trim them at all, only because I like that they have the finished edge. So that's the way they're going to stay. And then I'm just going to hot glue these pieces down. At the corners, I'm going to show you, because I'm probably going to cut off some of the bulk. Like I said, I'm learning as you are. I'm just experimenting here. I had seen someone do something kind of similar on another channel using, I don't know if they used this rag, this stuff or not, but I feel like maybe she did. So for these corners, what I'm ending up doing is actually, after I've done so many of them now, so what I did is I glued this side down, but left this corner, and then hold it up, and on the angle, I hope you can see this, on the angle I just go ahead and cut off all that extra fabric. Probably those of you that sew already know how to do great corners. So now it's a little loose, but I don't have the extra stuff, so I'm going to put my hot glue down underneath in here on my foam core and tuck that, and just press it down. So that way I have a nice, neat corner. There's no clumps there. And then I'll glue down any extra stuff that's loose right here. So I get much nicer corners that way. Only took me like 7 of them to figure that out. And this is what you have. So I made sure not to pull this when I was gluing on the back side, and that was part of the reason for doing the Mod Podge. Otherwise it would maybe kind of bend or warp this foam board. So that's why I went ahead and Mod Podged first. So I'm going to finish the other 9 of them and I'll be back. Okay, so I got all 10 of my placemats finally covered, and the next step I'm going to do, I found this really cool, I don't know what you call it, it's like Bling Wrap sort of, but a little different, and it's called Rhinestone Ribbon, and I found this at the 99-cent store. I don't know if it's a seasonal thing, I'm guessing it might be, but I'm going to use this to trim out the edge of each of my placemats. But what I'm going to do is I'm only going to use 1 row of it, because I don't know how much of this I have, and I'm afraid I'll run out, and I've got 10 placemats to do. So I'm actually just going to be cutting and using 1 row and going around the edge. So I'm going to cut this first and get it started just to make sure it works before I show you all. Okay, hang on, because as I said, I'm learning as I'm going too. Okay, so I've tried 2 different ways of gluing on the long pieces, and now I'm going to glue on this side piece. And you can see on the corner here I have one ended with that solid square, so the next one I'm doing is going to be with the little dots, and it lines up just about right to get it the same on both ends. So I did try putting glue on the back of this Bling Wrap first and then putting it on, and then I also tried putting it directly on the fur, and I think that's my preferred method. So I'm going to place it and kind of where about next to where I want, and then I'm just going to do a very thin and quick line of my hot glue all the way down. I'm loving the way this is looking. Anyway, I'm going to go around and do all of them, and that will be it for the placemats. So for part of my centerpiece, what I'm doing is taking these, which are from Dollar Tree, and these, which are from Dollar Tree, and some Bling Wrap. I'm cutting 2 strips of Bling Wrap and wrapping it around the top. I only glued it at the beginning, and then I put it all the way around and then glued it at the end, so I can remove this again for later if I don't want it. What I'm going to be doing is using E6000 as well as my hot glue. Actually, you know what? I think I'm only going to use my hot glue on this so that I can reuse these, and I'm going to attach that on there, and this will be part of my centerpiece. So I'm putting my hot glue, attaching the vase part or whatever this thing is, and I'll put a little candle in it, and that will be part of my centerpiece. The rest of my centerpiece, I will link the tutorial for that one. It's a little more complicated, and I will show you that as well. I'll be doing 4 of these, 2 in the tall, medium size and 2 in the short size, and the vases are all the same, these little things.